to see the relative as the relative, to see the false as the false, see the snake as a snake, or the rope as a rope, but not get mixed up between the two, to see what is all that's required. That's all that Maharaj is asking us to do, so that we can discard the unreal and the real world manifest itself naturally by itself.
Just see right, see the different levels. I'm the soul. And then all those others in consciousness, but I am the consciousness. I am the light of the consciousness. And don't change anything because it's useless. Don't try to understand even too much. Never. Once he told me, whatever you have understood can be of any use of it. That comprehension is a real knowledge.
Maharaj was unique in that he asked for no ceremonies. There was, you were just to remember, and always remember that you are. You are. As far as the rest of it is concerned, there's nothing else you're sure of. You're only sure about the one thing, I am. Stay with that, that will take you. If you stay with that, that will take you to self-realization. And that is it. Simple.
Now, what happened for me once, I went to see him, and it was unknowing to me, it was the 8th time I had seen him. And I asked him the question, and I said to him, back when you said, I asked you the question, a thought comes by called, I hate myself, and I grab onto it and say that's me. Or a thought comes by called, I love myself, and somehow I identify with it. That's me. And again I asked him, how does that happen? And he got very angry with me, actually, and he stood up and he was pacing back and forth and yelling and frothing his arms around, and he said, you've been around long enough. You should know by now. There is no birth. There is no death. There is no person. It's all a concept. It's all an illusion. And he went like this, and this kind of light passed through me. And he said to me, now you know the nothing, and now you can leave. And when I walked out, going from his apartment to the train station to this 3-hour journey back to the jungle where I lived, and you have to go through this awful Bombay craziness, I truly entered into that emptiness. And the only thing that I remember is just before I was ready to get off the train, which is some 2 hours later, I all of a sudden kind of snapped out of it for a second and remembered that he had said, are you willing to stay 8 days and absorb the teachings? And I counted the number of days, and that was my 8th day.